Aracuda, by the way? For anyone wondering?
No way.
Yes, way.
I don't believe you.
What way?
Aracuda way.
What do you not believe him about Aracuda?
He said it was Aracuda.
Michael, I have seen a small flaw in my planning.
What would that be? Oh, the stuff at the bottom?
Yeah, you ever replicating that on these curves seems unlikely at best.
I could probably manage it.
All right, I believe you. Okay, I believe you.
I mean, if it's just, yeah, I don't think, looking at the bottom of it right now, I don't think there should be any issue with it.
All right, well, I've made enough progress now to where you can look at this. It's this the whole way. So, how you feeling?
I think it looks good.
All right.
Yeah, as long as it's like consistent, which
yeah. So here,
seems
actually,
like it is.
give me your take on this, because now that I'm doing more of it, I'm not so sure myself. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I never want to speak to you ever again. I'm glad we had this moment.
Is there any reason why it's 1, 2, 1, 2? Is that
That's
just how like this it works?
I was just doing a pattern, and that's the pattern I accidentally ended up doing.
Right.
I did it by mistake in the first like 3, and then this is where Kyogre is going to end up being.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, when this platform goes out and gets big enough, it's not straight to that, so it'll go straight down and then curve right into that other platform.
Curve right into.
So like
where it's going straight, or curve right and then hit it.
This
from
right
the
here,
side?
I'll go straight down like this until I need to curve right to get to their little platform.
And it's gonna curve right and go into it straight, like how it's already going out.
Yes.
Okay.
I think, sure. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Yo, RTK, what's up? You guys see this elevated messages thing? Yeah, you want to give me some money so I'll read your message?
Oh, is that what that is? I saw a thing that said, you can elevate your message, try it, and I did not, because I didn't feel like it.
You know what super chatting is on YouTube
Yeah.
streaming? It's Twitch's version of that.
Interesting.
I don't really mind it. I mean, it seems like maybe a bit of a waste of Twitch's time to be doing that for their thing, but like, I don't care if it's there or not. They definitely could be doing something better with Twitch's time and money, but...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like something that probably took a lot of effort to implement.
Probably not. This needs to be 2 again, so that means that...
Where are you, Shrimp? What are you up to?
I ask myself
I'm
that a
still
lot.
doing some cutting down of trees.
Okay.
It's gonna be
So
double
we've got
on.
enough wood.
Jet, what are you doing?
I'm working on my fireplace.
Looking at it?
She said working on.
Oh, I thought you said looking at.
This right here should curve now. There. And here. We've hit that level of building where everyone is just insanely quiet, which is not good for YouTube content. Or Twitch content, for that matter. Pelipper, by the way?
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna beat you within an inch of your life here in a
Is this
second.
the witch's hazel?
Oh my goodness. How's it any different from highlighted messages? It'll stay on like the Twitch chat thing until the time that you paid for runs out. It's really not worthwhile for like smaller streamers like myself because I don't have that much chat activity. But, you know, it could maybe be relevant for bigger streamers.
Oops, sorry.
Fluffy Munch, thank you for the elevated message of $5 where you just said hello. It's like, again, I don't dislike it or anything. I really don't care about it. My opinion is basically, why would you bother elevating a message when you could just cheer bits instead?
Yeah, I mean, it does always sort of feel like that's kind of what bits were for.
For the most part, I agree, yeah. This is supposed to be steps going that way. And then that means I need steps right here. Should be right.
Turn to cool.
No. This should be steps.
Turn to cool.
I think that's right. I'm gonna be so glad when I get to the end of this thing. I'm gonna have to mimic it on the other side, though. Don't even see the elevated message? I mean, I still see it. It's not, now it's just going away, though, because I think it was just $5, so it was like the 30 seconds or whatever, so it's no longer at, like, the top or bottom. I think it's kind of pointless. Just cheer bits instead if you ever want to do an elevated message, honestly.
Michael.
What?
Where are you?
I am at the mayor's house.
Oh, come back to like the pavilion bit,
Okay.
real quick. Just that.
No, this goes further.
That was all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's having a good time, though.
That pleased me. Okay. I've got another stack and a bit of enchanted blue logs.
Okay. I did a little something over there.
What do we got?
Still not sure how I feel about it in general.
Prices on it is really dumb. Yeah, I think people are saying the pricing way that they did for the elevated chat thing is kind of stupid. I think it makes more sense, again, for really big streamers as opposed to small ones, but definitely it's pretty whack. Aracuda thinks so, too.
Somehow, it's kind of gone back to looking sort of flat. Shroom.
Yeah.
Wait, this was a 2? 2. That's a 1.
Aracuda.
Should be a 1.
You know what might work?
What would that be?
Doubt it.
Bring the if we call the enchanted blue strip logs the frame.
Okay.
Bring the frame out one
Okay.
in all directions.
Aracuda. Aracuda.
You see what I mean?
And then what?
So every one of these is in line with this. So all of this bottom row comes out one. This pillar comes out one and across one. All of these come across one. So that the entire green is framed one out by the frame.
I don't know if that would help with the opening area, though. Like, it'll still look sort of like
Yeah.
squarey, which that's the main thing.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
What you got against Square Enix?
Nothing.
Also, this one needs to be a log.
Yeah, I was just testing it out.
That's fair. So what? So you can see if it would look good enough to use stairs with.
Or just to have that block there in the middle
Yeah.
to make things look different. I don't know. I do not know.
When we needed Lone
Well, I see
Wolf
what you mean.
most,
It does.
he
It does
vanished.
look. It does look. It looks really flat.
Yeah.
Turn to cool.
Not good enough builders to know what to do with this.
We're gonna have to start outsourcing.
I do wonder if we should try and maybe do that with the taking the framing out. That would be
I mean,
something to
as
discuss with
I
Dave.
say it, I've identified a problem with it, though.
You identified a problem with that?
Good job.
Yeah. Because if you want to bring the entire frame out, actually, I mean, it's not too much of a problem. Basically, this side will be forward one, but it will also be a cross one. So this wall is going to have one more thing. So the window is going to be one wider. I mean, it's not a massive deal.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Turn to cool.
Where's Raptor been? My mod? He lurks a lot. Like 9 times out of 10, if he's in stream, he's just lurking. And he's also busy with college and stuff, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This can be a step.
We could always just take the walls in, to be honest.
And I think that means
Hmm.
this should be a step.
I don't know.
No.
No,
No.
I'm not sure.
These two are supposed to be
Well, anything to do with the framing would have to
slabs.
get affirmed by our
We'd
foreman.
essentially be rebuilding the whole thing.
Kind of, yeah.
You guys have really been unable to come to anything even remotely good enough that you're like, you know what? I would rather tear it all down and start from
Well, this is-
zero.
This is
I'd rather not tear it down.
different
but
from the archway.
Do you need me to come over there and look at that? Do I have to like mess up my entire brain work right now?
No, you're gonna.
No, you don't have to.
I can answer it for you. You won't like it at the moment.
Wow, this guy, he thinks he knows me or something.
Yes, he does.
You know what we need to do again sometime?
Would that be?
Jeopardy stream.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we do. I've been sitting on my Jeopardy categories for a while now.
I haven't made any more. I need to. Make one that Shroom can actually do decent at. The problem is the easiest category that I can do to make Shroom do well at is Pokemon, which everyone else can do. Diversify yourself, Shroom. Learn more things
Think
that
of,
I like.
really specific competitive stuff, like what does the Jaboka berry do?
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
that way so only Shroom can answer. It's the opposite problem. This should be a 1.
That's the recoil berry, isn't it?
What you saying?
The recoil berry.
Oh, I have no idea.
If you attack someone with a physical attack and they're holding a Jaboka berry, it does damage to the attacker.
Believe you.
I ain't fact checking that. My fact check is Shroom.
Turn to cool.
Like that? Right? Yeah. My brain is hurting.
What do you think the roof's going to be made out of? I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but I've had an idea.
Well, what would that be?
I mean, it's a way to sort of lift the front at least, is by just pretty simply just putting a gable on it.
Putting a what?
Gabe Newell?
A gable, so you know, like sort of a triangular slanted roof.
Okay.
Now we can either put it on flat or
Do you guys have any more of those fences?
bring this.
I have one.
That's not
Like
enough.
bring these columns out to like here, and have an extended front porch bit.
So you mean like maybe this corner is where like some of
Yes.
the wood can start?
That's right.
That could
yeah.
work.
And then this whole thing just becomes an entryway,
Yeah, I think
and then
that
we
would
can
actually.
have like a proper roof gable going on above it, made out of whatever the roof is going to be made out of. Maybe like a sort of a sort of a pale white wood if we've got something like that.
Am I
I
crazy?
think adding some white to the roof would be quite good.
Am I crazy for thinking that the non-stripped wood looks better on the edges?
I think it looks a little. It doesn't really match the theme.
Okay.
It just looks too. I mean, it looks magical. It doesn't like. I don't feel like it looks like something.
It
that
looks
belongs on the
aquatic
ocean.
to me.
I don't know.
Let me show you something.
Tentacool.
Okay, what the heck? What the heck am I doing here? That can
What?
go.
What? Are you cool with Shroom's Gable idea? Because I think I am.
I wasn't actually paying attention. I don't know what he was saying.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it's
Alright, well,
it'll look good.
if you say so.
Well, I'm assuming Shroom knows how to build a gable.
I don't know what that is.
Like a slanted roof thing.
Yeah, it's like a triangular roof addition.
Okay, I believe you.
Make that a Jeopardy category.
Ah, damn it. That's...
What, I believe you?
No, gables.
Oh, okay. There we go. That should be that. No. That goes there. Guys, I'm dying and I have to do this again.
Well, maybe Lone Wolf will be here next time. And he can
God, I
do it
wish
for you.
Lone Wolf was here right now. I never thought I'd say that in my entire life. That's not true. Anytime I'm playing a game where I'm like, I wish there was a mod in chat, and there isn't, I think if only Lone Wolf was here. Do you know he was born 3 days after me? He exists to be my mod, I'm pretty sure.
It's fated.
I existed in the world, and then fate was like, this dude's gonna need a mod. And then Lone Wolf was born like 3 days later. Is it bedtime for Jet?
No.
Put the elevators in, you know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish you were lying right now and then Shroom was just jumping like on random blocks to try and figure out like which one of these takes me up. That would have been funny. Shroom wouldn't have been amused, but me and the audience would have been.
We're making it out of that wood?
I'm just experimenting.
Okay. I feel like we could probably just do enchanted wood for the roof.
Yes, worked.
It has to go like that.
Arcoda.
My eyes are starting to hurt. But I'm so close. I love wishy-washy.
I'll get it eventually.
See if you can do it.
Man, it is like perfectly out of range.
Hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, I just need some stronger eyes. You're right, chat.
Now, is this supposed to be lopsided?
That's... I want to bring it out one more. Oh, there's water stones down here.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, they spawn in the ocean, believe it or not.
Really?
Never would have guessed, right?
No. See, I want to bring it out one more. Like, I'm physically unable because I'm an idiot.
What about like?
Oh, hang on,
Is
I've
it
got it.
supposed to be okay?
I think I've got it.
I think Shroom decided to stop being an idiot. I wish I could do that.
Shroom did decide to stop being an idiot.
Good on him. Honestly, I knew if he just put his mind to it, then one day.
Turn to cool.
One day. Good over there, Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, and in answer to your question, no, it's not supposed to be lopsided.
All right, good to know.
But I have messed that up.
Shroom, you're supposed to stop
Classic
being
me.
stupid.
Well, no one told me that.
Oh, I thought Shroom
No
did.
one
I knew I
told
shouldn't have
you
trusted
that
Shroom to
was
inform
gonna
Shroom.
be This way.
Never entrust me to inform me of anything, because I will mess it up.
You think Lauren
So,
died?
do you reckon, can you do the rest of that particular bit of build? You see what I'm going for? And let me see
We're
if I can
doing
do
it like how this side is.
Yeah, we want it to be like this side.
Oops.
It's two right there.
So I guess we
That
want to
has
bring it
be-
in. Okay, I can get this.
I've done something wrong, I think. I think this is supposed to be that. And then
Is
this.
that right?
I think it was. It should be where I had it,
Goes like that.
right?
No, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah. And then we continue onwards like that.
Chat, I think I've almost done it. I think we're all about to be free from this suffering. Mostly my viewers, but also me.
Turn to cool.
So then, whoops.
No. I got it.
Okay.
Help! There we go.
Dang it.
No. No, it's how the front one needs to is. So this one
Oh yeah, the wait.
is right. Yeah.
Hold on. Okay,
No,
this
it's
needs
okay,
to
we got
all
it.
be one more in, I guess.
Turn to cool.
Hang on. Oh, crud.
Crikey.
Oh no, I just accidentally threw that stair.
going insane?
That's what I wanted to do.
Yep.
That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay. So the one you're standing on the same level as, the one you're standing on right now, get rid of that.
This one.
Yep. And the one next to it, and move them one further in.
Okay. Okay.
You see?
Whoops. So it does need to be like
Yeah.
this.
Yes. Exactly. So put another
I
one.
don't have
No,
any
this
more.
needs to come out one more.
Okay, I'll come. I'm coming up.
Whoops! I just fell.
You good? I got it.
Turn here. Got a little too hasty, chat. I got a little too hasty.
And then
Tentacruel.
I get it. You're cruel. I know.
Yeah, I mean that helps a lot already.
Hmm.
And then
And I actually think possibly
Potentially, perchance.
potentially perhaps the upper fencing could maybe even be one of the others par more green. But that does lift it considerably already.
yeah, I think that design works, but definitely do it in like enchanted.
Different material, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a light color. I mean, ideally it would be white, in my mind, so that you then got the contrast of two quite dark colors, and then the roof would be the same color.
Maybe? I don't know. I feel like the interior sort of already accomplishes the contrast.
Yeah, but you don't really see much of it from outside. Is the thing.
That is how interior works.
He's not wrong.
Am I ever?
I think once
Don't start with me.
in 1964.
19 odd 7.
I was in history once.
But only once. I must be in history again. Hey, come look at this,
No,
Michael.
only
Hey,
once
Stop
for
looking
you.
at what you guys are looking at. Come over here. Obviously,
Yeah, I think
this
this
will be
looks good.
fixed.
Oh, I've gone too far.
I like it.
Ah,
And then this will end up being the big podium with Kyogre in the center.
yeah.
Yeah, it's easy walking,
That I'm not doing without Lone Wolf.
definitely.
Oh,
like it.
do you need? Are you looking to have Kyogre like in the water?
Well, he is a fish.
This is true.
Gamers.
Tentacool.
Lauren,
A whale, I guess
I
a
thought
whale.
we
Lauren!
banned you.
Nope.
How's it going? I gave you
So
a
good.
I gave you a compliment and everything while you weren't here because I didn't hear you say you were leaving.
Oh, what'd you say?
Oh well, it's too late now. You weren't here for the compliment.
No, somebody tell me. I'll cry.
Say be louder next time when you leave. I could have like complimented Jet instead or something.
Tentacruel.
I
It
think
was a waste
he
of me
said
being
that-
nice.
I think he said when you want help building a roof, you have to call the princess of roofs or something.
Is that me?
That is not what I
Spanish,
said.
It was something like that. I don't know.
It was definitely. I had definitely referred to as the princess.
They
or something.
were having a lot of trouble figuring out how to fix their thing, and I said when you've tried everything you possibly can and you're still not satisfied, your only option left is to call the Minecraft princess to fix it for you, which is Lauren.
That's me.
That's her.
What were they? Who was trying to build what?
Michael and Shroom have been flailing for like 30 minutes or so.
We made an improvement, just
Yeah.
one. It took us about 3
Thank
hours,
you.
but it's fine.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Someone has to be. It's certainly not going to be chaos.
God no.
Never knowingly proud of me or Michael.
Not a chance.
So, all right, sure.
Grudgingly accepting
Yeah.
of they did something worthwhile, if anything.
I think what we should do now is if you want to like replace half of that with blue enchanted, I'll go get like some mangrove wood
Why am
or
I
something
dying?
that's white,
I'm
and then we
dying!
can compare them.
Wait, blue. What, the stairs with blue enchanted stairs?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Okay.
I think I might have some mangrove planted next to my house.
Is mangrove white,
white.
then?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the way to go, honestly.
All right, we'll see.
Chat, remember when I was a part of their building project and then I abandoned them to do this?
Best thing you could have done.
Honestly.
What are you doing?
It felt like there was a little too many cooks in the kitchen there. I'm like, they only need 2 cooks. I'm gonna go cook over here.
Chaos is Breaking Bad in another area.
Yeah. That's what I think of when I think of cooking. Not like, you know, ratatouille or like food or anything. I think of creating meth.
Wait, you can cook food?
Turn to cool.
Here we go again.
What do you mean again?
Exactly what I said.
How dare you?
You may not realize this, Shroom, but you have
Oh, I was gonna put the plank back there.
in your old age, you have
I just didn't have any more planks. Do you have some more planks?
All right, never mind. The
Yeah.
joke doesn't have a chance anymore because it's taken too long to try and say it.
There we go. Hooray! And then
Very
I'll
nice.
probably add some plants or something up there.
That'll be really cute.
Yeah. And then probably some other things. The only thing is what to do for lights. I did put soul lanterns outside because I liked the blue over the orange, but I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it should be this, or should I go get normal lanterns?
I like the blue.
I like the blue too. And then I was trying to think like what we could do to like spruce up like this.
Bruce.
That I stared at it for like 10 minutes earlier, just trying to
why?
figure it out, and I don't know.
My Brillium is drowning. It was worth it.
That's what you get for hitting me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that I wanted to make it so that way it was even, but by doing that, you can't really make like a cool little plus sign. You got
The ranch looks
Mm-mm.
so ridiculous now with all of these trees around it.
Yeah, once we're done, we're definitely gonna have to chop all that stuff down.
Yeah, it must be gotten rid of.
Looks kind of nice on the minimap right now, though, with like the ring of trees.
I almost wonder if we should just do the
Little.
headband thing you had going on with it.
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we can come up with something better.
Yeah, like something, because admittedly one thing that I noticed was I was looking, this has to be hung down from something, so if we could come up with like a way to like do something with the roof to where it's almost like has a smaller roof because there's like a little thing over the walkway. But I don't know how to do that. That's not my strength.
You have a strength?
Yes.
I wish I did.
I mean, we could do something like very small like that, just like a tiny
Mhm.
little like awning.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes it look worse, I think.
Do,
Can
do
we
that, but take it
elevate
up
that?
one more. Yeah. Do it, but take it up at least one more block.
Yeah, definitely take it up like another, so that way it's above the windows.
Take a look at those. Try and put those somewhere if you have any thoughts for them. The trap
what?
doors right there.
Oh,
I'll
the
have
trap
you,
doors?
I'll have you know I have no thoughts ever.
Wait, where are
On
the
the
trap doors?
stairs.
Oh, they're on the stairs.
We don't have to use these fences. These are just the ones I have in my inventory.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's see.